Hey y'all, I'm coming to you with another video. Just a little, just a little inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. I am Shanice Jones, CEO and co-founder co-founder, because CEO is God. He's the CEO of my business, but I am the co-founder of I Am, and I'm here to give you guys a little nugget. And today I will be talking to you guys from Mark 11 and 24. Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you will receive them and you will get them. So my question today, you guys, is what are you praying for? What are you believing God for? Are you asking and not believing? And are you believing and you're getting weary? Come on. Come on. So again, the question is, are you believing God for what you asking for? Are you asking and you're not believing, so you're not receiving because you're not believing it? Or are you asking and you was believing, but now your faith is getting shaky because you ain't receiving it? So you getting weary. You don't know if God's gonna come through, so now you weary. Because all you see is darkness. You don't see no light. You see darkness on the north, darkness on the south, darkness everywhere you turn is darkness. And so you see so much darkness, you start looking and start going in pity. And because you start speaking to your darkness, but you're not speaking light to your darkness, you're speaking more darkness to your darkness. I told y'all, every time I come to you with a word, I'm going to use my real life testimonies. I was that girl. I was finna get evicted from my apartment, kept on looking at the refrigerator, don't know what my kids finna eat. But instead of me going to the throne, I kept going to the phone, calling, talking about my situation, creating a pity party. And you already know, you cannot walk in power and wobble in pity. So I was getting on the phone telling people about my problems. But nobody wanted to help me. They just wanted to hear what I was going through. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. But I had nobody to help me, to send me to my deliverance. Only thing they kept sending me to was from my brokenness. They was feeding my storm, and I was helping them feed my storm. I was speaking to my darkness, but I wasn't speaking light. But in Genesis 1, and I'm prephases. I'm not saying it word by word. Just go read your Bibles and you will see. But in Genesis 1, it said, in the beginning, it was just God and the water, and it was darkness, and God just was hovering over the water. And he started speaking to his darkness. He said, let there be light. And light came. He said, let there be, let me separate the sky from the water. He started speaking to the darkness. Now, he didn't speak to the darkness and say, I hope that this light be created. I hope that this sky separate from the water. He didn't say, I hope. He said it, and it was done. He spoke a word to his darkness, and he created light. So I got a question. Are you speaking light, or are you giving your darkness more darkness? Are you waking up every single day, getting the phone, getting on Facebook, looking at everybody else's lives, becoming angry and bitter? Or are you getting up every single morning saying, God, I know all I see is darkness, but I know every storm got to pass. God, I know that I don't see a way out, but you are my Rapha, you are my provider, you are my healer, you are my redeemer. You are my Abba Father. What are you saying to God every single morning? What are you saying to your storm? God said in Mark 11:23 or 22, he said, if you have enough faith of a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain and cast it into the sea, and it will cast into the sea. So if you start speaking light to your darkness, you can cast your darkness into the pit of hell where it belongs, because it was never ordained for you to have. It was never ordained for you to go to work and get back in the bed and put the covers over your face and cry your heart out. It's okay for you to do that, because you got to get it out. But make sure you crying out to God and you're not crying out. Make sure you go, like George Meyer said, make sure you calling on the throne and not calling on the phone. Make sure you're not calling to your broken friends. Make sure you're not calling to people that's going to help you to feed into your mess. Make sure you calling to the throne, the person that can help you get out your pit. Like Elisa Lachey said, you ain't got to see it to say it, but you got to say it to see it. You got to start seeing that thing. You got to start speaking to that mountain. You got to start speaking to your darkness to see light. But long as you keep speaking darkness to your darkness, you're going to keep on getting darkness. And you're going to keep on falling deep in the pit. And the harder, the deeper you fall, the harder it is for you to come out that thing. The harder for you to be delivered. The harder it is for you to conquer those demons. Because you feed them every single day. You feed them. You feed them. I was doing that. I was feeding my storm every single day. And I was getting deeper and deeper and deeper in this pit. So it got to the point I couldn't see no other way but darkness. But when I started getting up and I started speaking, I am strong, I am mighty, I am a conqueror, I am more than a conqueror in Christ, I'm a child of the Most High. When I started speaking those things, bam, here I am today. Co-founder of I Am. Co-founder is mine, but like I said, I put God first, so he's my CEO. So that's why I'm saying co-founder. But I am the co-founder of I Am. God gave me this. See, he put me through my test so I can rise above it and I can start helping other people. But he didn't do that until I changed my speech and the way I was thinking. Once you change your thinking, and your thinking start matching up with the words you say, baby, that's when you're going to start walking in your power and not in your pity. God said choose life or death. He didn't say choose death and life. You can't be saying you're going to be a millionaire on Monday, then on Tuesday you saying you broke into next week. Because you might be double-minded. My mentor got a whole video on double-mindedness. And what double-mindedness is when your mind, a part of you believe God, and the other part of you is doubting him because of your past failures or your past not answered prayers. But we look at our answered prayers as God failing us. Our not answered prayers as God is failing us. But maybe the thing that you was praying for was not aligning up with the will of him. Maybe the thing that you was praying for would have had killed you and not made you stronger. Maybe the thing that you was praying for was never ordained or designed for you. And especially if you was not praying for his will and it didn't get answered, that's why it didn't get answered, because it wasn't his will. God didn't get weary when he started speaking to his darkness. He just spoke it and it happened. The Bible states, yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with the wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not become weary. So when you feel yourself getting weary because you tired of doing the right thing, that's when you go to God for him to give you to renew your strength so you can fly like an eagle. If you see the video above this video, I'm telling you to pick to be an eagle and not a chicken. Stop clucking around with those other chickens trying to be like them and start being an eagle and fly alone. So check out that video. Now I want you guys also to go over to my business Facebook page, facebook.com/@IamShanice-Jones, and you're gonna see videos that I have went live and posted. Everything that I post here, I'm not gonna post on my Facebook page. I'm gonna give you different content on each page. But follow me there and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel so every time I come with a nugget of the day, you can get that bell. Subscribe to my channel so you can come out your pity and start walking in your power. And also, book me. If you know anybody that needs a speaker, I am an advocate for teens that's dealing with teen pregnancy. I'm advocate for women that have been going through domestic violence that's trying to get out of it. So if you know someone that needs a speaker, go to my my business page, facebook.com/at I am Shanice Jones, and send me an email and book me today. I accommodate budgets. I come to your events. Give your girls a word of encouragement. Let them know that they don't have to be defeated, but they can walk in their power. So my nugget is today is, ask God to give you a vision if you don't have none. If you don't have a vision, that's why you keep looking at your darkness, because you only got sight and you don't have a vision. You can't look over, but you only looking at your darkness. So ask God for a vision today, and let it be his vision. Let his vision breathe on you, because if it's his vision, it have no reason to fail but to succeed, because it's his vision. When my mentor said that to me in one of my trainings that she gave me, it's called Unlock Your Purpose. Her name is Shamika Dean. Go to shamikadean.com, and she has some fire content to help you. If you wondering what you need to do with your life, go to shamikadean.com and click that button and register for her Unlock Your Purpose class, and watch how you start walking in your power and stop stumbling in your pity. Also, go to teespring.com/edit and publish a book. I'm doing a campaign to raise funds for my book. So keep watching my channel so you can know when my book drop. Like I said, you guys, trust God. Start speaking to your darkness. Start speaking light to your to whatever you're going through. Whether it's your finances, whether it's your marriage, start speaking light to it. You don't have to see it to say it, but you got to say it to see it. Like Elisa Lachey say. Who is Elisa Lachey? Follow her on YouTube. She's a very powerful woman. She is the empowerment specialist. Once again, I love you. Stay encouraged, stay motivated, and stay inspired. Until my next video. See you then.